Hi, Mark. Hi, Vincent. Wonderful work on season two. Without giving it too much away, the magic. The magic was wow. That was such a good scene.
Thanks, man.
One of my favorite things about the show is like the love. There's obviously the romance aspect. There's the romance love, but there's familial love. There's like platonic friendship love. My question for you guys: what has been like your favorite act of love to be a part of as your character?
Well, I think that for me, the I think the sense of platonic love is the most rewarding for me in making the show, namely because looking at the character of Nick and the character of Jorge, I think that in media you wouldn't necessarily put those two together as best friends, right? And so I think that the fact that that was from jump, that we started season one with, like, they've been best friends for 10 years, you know? And I think that that demystifies the supposed representation or the representation, but the supposed kind of narrative about gay men being friends with straight men in a very, very lovely and gentle way. It's like Nick and Jorge love each other. They really, really do. And so I think that that is probably the most rewarding relationship for me in terms of like love.
Well, that's wonderful. I definitely felt it too when you got, again, without giving too much away, but when you kind of when you see something and you make your stats, the performance you
Yeah.
gave, like I really felt that one, and that was awesome.
You know, I mean, listen, friendship is friendship. I think platonic love is probably the most powerful of all like versions of love. I think that if you ride or die for your friend, it's easy to fall out of love. It's very hard to leave a friend. Just saying.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna agree with Mark only because not to say that the romantic relationships on our show aren't important, but um actually since the last interview, I think I realized that one of the things that I really love about the relationships on our show is that the platonic love really does supersede the romantic, because romantic is usually between two people traditionally. But the platonic love, like choosing your family, having chosen family. Like I, as Henry, whenever I play Henry and I'm in scenes with anyone in the cast, I feel like I'm a part of a family. I feel like I'm a part of a unit. I feel like I belong. And that is a feeling not everyone gets to have. And I think the people who watch our show are going to feel like they belong to this family, this clan of people who will call each other out, who will cross their boundaries, who will push each other's buttons, who will bring their past to the forefront and say, like, deal with this, and who also, like, when things get tough, when shit hits the fan, they'll show up for you and they'll help you through it. And I think that's a beautiful message of hope and acceptance that is like kind of the heart of with love. And you get to see this act celebrated in all these nuanced and authentic ways in season two. So I think you're in for a real treat as you watch season two, because we bring it and it is palpable.
Beautiful answers. You're absolutely right. I can't wait for everyone to see it. Thank you for your time.
Thanks so much.